going on, guys? Taking this video really quickly just to show you the last update until there's plants in this tank. Next time you see this tank, there will be plants in it. I already ordered my plants. I ordered them from plantedaquariumscentral.com. I came across them on a quick Google search, and I had a few questions, so I called the number on their website, and I talked to a girl named Heather. It turns out she's the owner and operator, and she does it all. She does everything. She grows the plants, she ships the plants, she packs them, she does everything. So I talked to her for a little while. She gave me really good advice. She seemed very knowledgeable. She seemed like she knew what she was talking about. She has a very wide variety of plants. From what I've read on her website about what people have left comments about the plants they received, everyone had nothing but good things to say, and they all said that plants arrived healthy. I didn't read a single bad thing about any of them. They all said that the packaging was phenomenal. Everyone said just really good things. So I'm really looking forward to receiving my plants from her. I'll definitely give you guys an update when the plants get here. So anyway, I did a little bit of change up in this tank since the last time you saw it. I added a few rocks. I added this one right there. I added that one. I added a couple little. If this were to be a typical Iwagami style planted tank, these rocks right here, that rock, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one would all be considered sacrificial rocks. Rocks that only really add to the character of the tank, in that if they get overtaken by plants, it's no big deal. They're there to make it look like it's more natural, like as if this had rocks up here, and at one time a fish bumped up against it and knocked the rocks down, and they now are just in the gravel. So those are considered sacrificial rocks. I know I really did stray away from the Iwagami style rules. I tried doing that, and I just couldn't get to look good the way I wanted it. So I kind of just did my own thing, and this is how it turned out. So other than adding those rocks to it, I changed the filter and the heater. The heater was over here, and it was hitting this rock right here. So it was sticking out of the tank more than I wanted it to. So I ended up switching the filter and the heater. I also like that better because now the outlet from the filter is right above the CO2. So it pushes all the CO2 bubbles back down in the water, which makes the bubbles stay in the water longer, which makes for better CO2 diffusion into the tank. So that would be good. Another thing I did really quickly is my temperature probe had a white suction cup on it, and it just stuck out like a sore thumb. So I replaced that with a clear suction cup. I mean, I bet you didn't even see it until I pointed it out. And also, one other thing I did was I routed the CO2 tube a little bit better. Originally, I wanted to get rid of this little U-shaped thing that makes it go up beside the tank. I wanted to hide it under the gravel and kind of along here and make it go up. But I decided I'd have to take this rock out, and I'd really have to kind of tear apart the aquarium to do that. So what I ended up doing was just going straight up the side, and I got little 1/4-inch hose suction cups and just routed it along the top. So when you're pulled out at eye level, you really can't even see it anymore. But so yeah, the plants I'm gonna go with are dwarf baby tears for the front. It's gonna go from here all the way along. So dwarf baby tears are going to go probably all the way back to here, all along here. So that's going to be a huge lawn of dwarf baby tears all the way to here. So from here, all the way here, and to right there. So like I said, just really big thing of dwarf baby tears. And then I got red and green foxtails. I was going to try to say the scientific name, but I'm not going to even try. I'm just going to butcher it. So that's going to be from probably here all the way over to here. And then I got Starugini repens, S repens. That's going to go here along between those two rocks. It's going to go up the side and around the back to about here. Same thing here, it's going to go up the side, down the back, and to about here. And I'll see if I can get a few in there. This rock right here has a really big shelf. That's solid rock right there underneath that substrate. I'm not able to plant any plants right there. So I might be able to get like a squeeze one down in there, but unfortunately I won't be able to put any plants there. But yeah. For the first few weeks of this tank being set up, there won't be any fish in it. The Petco CO2 system I got did not come with a very good regulator for the CO2 tank, so it's really difficult to adjust, and it's impossible to turn off every night and turn back on every morning. It's just not practical. There's no way to do it. It takes a good 5 minutes to set up the flow of the CO2 bubbles. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave the CO2 running 24/7 and run an air stone at night to combat the pH swing until I can find a good regulator with a solenoid on it, so I can put that on a timer. So yeah, I think that's all I can think of right now. I'm really excited to see this tank all getting set up. I have big hopes for it. I'm probably going to go with like 4 or 5 dwarf neon rainbow fish. And then a lot of shrimp, Otocinclus, Otos. And then probably a school of like 15 to 25 neon tetra. And that'll probably be about it for this tank. If I get a snail problem, I'll get a few loaches. I kind of want to stay away from bottom feeders because this is Eco-Complete fine grade substrate, and I feel like any kind of bottom feeder, Cory catfish, yo-yo loaches, zebra loaches, stuff like that, they're really just going to tear up the substrate, at least until the plants are fully grown in. So I'm probably just going to get my cleaning crew is just going to be a bunch of shrimp. But I think that's all for now. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I look forward to bringing you an update with this tank that has plants in it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching.